Hello and welcome to One Club Champ. My name is Gary and this is my Hemel Hempstead save, where we take them from the Vanarama National South to the Premier League and European glory, and trying to build up that youth academy to bring local lads in. In this episode, and it's a big one, it is first versus second, Hemel versus Ebbsfleet. If we win the championship of the Vanarama National South and get promoted for the first time in our third time trying. Let's see what happens. So here we are, we have 2 games left of the regular season and we are sitting first in the table. Let's go into the league table and check it out. So let's go into our squad, here we go. First in the table, 44 games played, 30 wins, 8 draws, 6 losses, and a goal difference, a massive goal difference of plus 55. We are on 98 points. And today's episode is a game against second place Ebbsfleet. Now Ebbsfleet, as you can see, are on 93 points. And if we win in this last game against, or second to last game against Ebbsfleet, then we get promoted for the first time in 3 seasons. We've been grinding away and this is our opportunity. So win today against Ebbsfleet and we cement ourselves a promotion to the Vanarama National. Now, as you can see here, Thiago Kuka on a huge 37 league goals and Rakesh Bingham on 25 league goals. I mean, that's not a bad total either, but to have 2 of your starting strikers score so many league goals, that is insane. Let's go into the main league table. Just check out kind of the goal difference. 107 goals scored and we've allowed 52. Now, if you look at Ebbsfleet very closely, they've only scored 55, but they've only let in 22. So against Ebbsfleet, we know this should be statistically a very close game. They don't concede many, they don't score many, whereas we score lots, but also let in lots. So as you can see, look at the form table. We've won the last 3. And Ebbsfleet have lost 2 and drawn 1 of the last 3. And that has meant that we have propelled ourselves onto 98 points. And they've kind of started around 93. Let's go into our schedule and just kind of check out the last, I'd say, February, March and April. Now, February, we started off with 3 2-2 draws in a row, followed by 3 wins. This important one, 4-1 against Maidstone, was huge. At the time, they were sitting 3rd in the table and Thiago Kuka scored 4. As we move into March, we only had 1 defeat, but that was a pretty bad defeat. Oxford City are not really flying too high. We managed to get 3 draws, 2 wins and a loss. And then into all important April, we're thinking, okay, so we've, in this little period between Oxford City to Havant and Waterlooville, we've lost 3 and we drew once, and that was really setting alarm bells off of that kind of end of season slump. We then came off of a 3-0 home defeat. It was our first, other than the Leeds United FA Cup draw, or FA Cup loss, that home loss here against Havant and Waterloo was the first home loss of the season. We then came back, we had a team meeting, and it kind of sorted out the mentality a little bit. And there we go, Slough, who were they were 24th in the table, so bottom of the league. We got a nice 3-0 win and that kind of kicked us back into gear again. Followed it up with a 3-1 win against Weston-super-Mare and then a 4-1 away win to Kingstonian. So here we go, Ebbsfleet, this is it. This is the game that gets us promoted if we can win. And I even think a draw would do it for us. Let's go into our team selection. Here's the team. Thiago Kuka and Bingham. Sado Berahino, here he is. Berahino was brought in on £575 a week. We gave him a signing on fee of 10k. Now that's a lot of money at this level, but we figured he would be a great signing. Alas, look at him. He's got a 6.65, what a stinker. 4 games, couple of assists, but hasn't really lit it alight. His training rating is so bad. He trains so bad. He's in like the 5 of the trainings. he's not really, he's everything that you would think about rumoured what he's like in real life. Savage and Lansbury have kind of taken over in midfield, and Dennis. Let's talk about this kid, Dennis. Look at it, 12 goals from 19 games. We had a little period where Thiago Cuca here got injured, and he was out for a little bit. Let's have a look at medical report. Yeah, he had 3 weeks out with a groin strain. And in those 3 weeks, we decided to throw Dennis up front. Now, 19 appearances, that's obviously not through those 3 weeks, but during those 3 weeks when he was up front, 12 goals. Incredible. He's not even on a contract, but he's doing real good for us. Across the back is kind of the same. We've got Burke on the left-hand side, Jameson and Alawu and Wisdom, then Dennis, Lansbury and Charlie Savage, Berahino on the left, Thiago Cuca and Bingham up front. Oscar Bob has decided to leave. He's joining a Scandinavian team at the end of the season. Noah Emren, who's got 12 goals across the season, has been doing okay. He's doing okay. He's just very inconsistent, and I guess that's what you get at this level. In terms of Youth Academy, you know we're all about Youth Academy. We want to bring these guys through. Well, Rory Highland is one of the best that we've got, and he isn't that great, but we've been giving him some appearances, 6 off of the bench. Look at those eyebrows, my word. Rory Highland with the proper unibrow. And then let's go, who else? That was it, really. That was it. One kid from the Youth Academy that we decided to bring through. Naya is out for this game. Let's bring in, there he is. Rory Highland gets the jump on the bench. So here we go. 3 seasons. This is what it has got. 3 seasons. Last year, we got to the playoff final and lost 1-0. The season before that, we got to the playoff semi-finals and lost. And this year, we have been first all pretty much the whole of the second half of the season. And only we've been first to Ebbsfleet. As you can see here, Ebbsfleet right there in second place. This is going to be a real close game. I am praying that we don't lose. The only way we don't go up there is if we lose the next 2 games. And the game is kicked off. It is 0-0 with Ebbsfleet. Early doors. Who can get that first highlight? Matthew Dennis getting an early 7 rating with Carl Jameson. Not too many highlights. And to be expected, really, if Ebbsfleet have only conceded 22 goals. And there he is. Joseph Alowu with the near post header from a corner puts the Tudors 1-0 up in this important game. And you know what? Look at that. I know they patched it, right? FM, they patched it, but it still works. You get a good corner in at the near post with a big guy, it's going to make it work. Well, we've had 8 shots to their 5. They've only had 3 shots to theirs, none on target. Berahino with a disappointing 6.7. The hope for Berahino was, especially at Vanarama National South. I mean, he's an ex-Premier League goal scorer, still in his early 30s. He should be scoring tons. But he can't even dislodge Rakesh Bingham here. Here we go, Alawu at the back. Brings it over to the left-footed Jameson. Got another left-footed centre-back. But clips it over the top. Thiago Cuca swims in. Rakesh Bingham, back post header over the bar. Well, considering the XG where it is, we should be maybe potentially winning this even more, dare I say. Coming up to half time, and it's 1-0. And if this stays the way it is, we are going to get ourselves promoted. All right, we're not going to do much else. Just basically say to take charge. Berahino, complacent. I mean, it's only the most important game in the club's, not history, but in this current save. And he is just whatever. You know what, I'm going to give Berahino a little shout here. Fire him up. Let's see what that does. Upsets him. He didn't like that, did he? He's like, whatever, I'm just paying me my $575 and get me out of here. We've had 19 shots, only 8 on target. Wisdom to throw it in, into Bingham, back into Andre Wisdom, into the channel, and Dennis is on that right flank. Clips it back to Lansbury, back into Wisdom, and Wisdom clips it over the top. Rakesh Bingham is in, and it looks like it hit the post and went straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Let's give the team, I hate doing, why does encourage the team at 1-0 up not work? I do not know why there's such a negative reaction, why they're frustrated. It doesn't make any sense. We're just saying, come on, boys. Berahino, I think, to come off. And let's give the young Highland a go. Out of nowhere, his first ever senior goal. Look at this for your first ever senior goal. Oh no, no highlights for the opposing team. That's insane. I still think, even with a draw, I think we get promoted. 24 shots to their 5. Their one chance on target goes in. So frustrating. Thiago Kuka off, and Noah Emran comes on, and we're just going to give him the little advanced forward roll. Here we go, free kick to the Tudors. Savage clips it back post, it comes back out to Burke. Burke whips it in, left footed. And Dennis, there he is. He's got no contract, but that is his 13th goal of the season, and Hemel do have one hand on the trophy. What a nice cross by Burke there. And Dennis, again, I didn't rate him early in the season, and there he is. What a great goal. And here we go, 89th minute. 32 shots to their 5. It was a travesty that we was even tying that game. And there you go. Here we you gotta love this. Look at the boys as they stride onto the podium to pick up the trophy for the Vanarama National South. 3 seasons it's taken us. 3 seasons. And there we go. Go on, boys. Lift that trophy. Half of you probably won't be in the team next year, but thank you so much for your service, getting us into the Vanarama National. Thank goodness for that. A 4th year at this level would have been really harsh. And there you go. We have done it. Well, thank you so much for watching. Look at that XG. Absolutely unbelievable XG. Champions, time to celebrate. Let's have a little look at the league table, even with 1 game to go. Got the nice little achievement unlocked there, down you're up. There you go, with 1 game to go, we have got 101 points, a goal difference of 56, and we've done it. We've got promoted. Okay, thank you so much for watching. This is One Club Champ, and stay close with this journey as we now go into the Vanarama National. We've got to kind of obviously bring in some new players, but we're up. The Tudors are up, and Matthew Dennis is the one who got the winning goal. All right, let's go. Up the Tudors.